Welcome in everybody to another exciting episode of Broken and Unreadable. This is number 6, and today we are talking 90s nostalgia. The toys, the shows, the memories, we have everything from the 90s we will be talking about. As always, I got Battle Javoha to Skinhead and Thick Cup Bacon over there in his cave of wonder with the lights twinkling in the background.
Tis the season.
Yes, tis the season. Tis the season.
I donated my hair to cancer. I'll have you know.
Your hair wasn't
To your,
long enough.
to your
That's right.
father's cancer?
Yeah, to your father's cancer.
I just put it in a mail envelope and sent it to my dad. It's gonna be weird when he figures it out, but
So, all right. As always, first things first. Drink check. Javoha, what do you got tonight?
we have once again a classic, some lovely Captain Morgan private stock spiced rum that we are mixing today. Mama Lucas, aka Susan, always said that, as you can probably tell, I'm a little bit sick. Ginger ale, the bubbles are good for your throat. So by that logic, Coca-Cola vanilla and rum are just going to be exactly what the doctor ordered. I'm pretty sure that's what she meant.
Yeah, I mean,
God.
bubbles are bubbles, right? Bubbles are bubbles.
Bubbles be bubbles.
My mom always took the bubbles out when I was sick.
What fucking sorcery? Is your mother an alchemist? How did she?
She'd take a spoon and stir it and get rid of all the bubbles. And
How
I don't
long
know,
would
it
you
was just-
sit there and fucking stir it for?
I don't. It's soda. It takes 3 seconds to make it flat. Jeez.
Bullshit.
Bullshit. Yeah.
Where's the fucking spoon? I'm gonna do this right now just to prove you wrong.
All right. Bacon, what are you drinking tonight, bud?
The last Angry Orchard of the batch. Things broke and I haven't gone to the store yet, so it's fine.
Okay. And I am actually, it's funny, Lulu brought it up. I am basically drinking a hot toddy. You can't see my mug because my green screen. But it's there.
Lulu's here.
It is there. So I am drinking a hot toddy because I also am sick. So,
Oh, look at that. Look, hold on. There's arguably more fucking bubbles.
Give it a minute.
No,
It's also, you're not drinking ginger ale.
it's already fucking stupid.
Well, you know what? It's nostalgic for me because my mommy used to do it.
Hey, well, speaking of the devil,
yeah, we are talking about nostalgia today. I mean, where do we want to start? Oh, what's up, Pengy? Welcome in. Welcome in,
Pengy.
Yeah. Where do we want to start, guys? I mean,
I think we should start with a big announcement.
what announcement is that?
You viewers, you lucky bastards, can be part of the show now. More so, right? With our links to Discord, you can come in and hang out with us, talk with us, and we now have a Patreon, so you can unlock some exclusive mint titles in Discord, as well as the fact that I have decided that if we, per the last episode, if we could get $100 a month on Patreon, I will have Susan call in for a live interview session. And I brought this up with her, and she said there is 0% chance he'll do that. And I say if I'm getting $100 a month, he'll do whatever the fuck I tell you. So if you want to hear Susan, what's that?
Spoop said she was first, but unfortunately,
Oops,
Jehovah.
was not first.
Jehovah donated first.
She was the first non-host to donate.
Actually, Juliet, that is perfect. We actually have a $1 tier called the Pity Donor, which is what I'm subscribed to.
Yes. But anyways, yes, the Patreon, that is on our Twitch profile. Also, if you scroll up in chat, I did drop it in there as well with the Discord link. We will be dropping that every once in a while so you guys can see it. I will actually drop it again for you. Let's get to that $100 goal so we can get Susan on the show.
Let's go, Susan.
I have to interview Susan. That's going to be amazing.
I don't know if I won't be able to drink anything that episode. It'll just all keep coming out of my nose.
I'm gonna need to drink everything.
Yeah. I will say this though. If in the same month we get 100, if we get to 200, I will make sure that we get Susan on video with us.
This is getting fucking out of hand. This is
Nope.
you guys can't make those kind of promises. I can.
$200 a month. We will get Susan on in video with us for one episode.
Oh my god.
Even if it's a partial episode, we'll get her here.
Yeah,
somehow.
we'll get her here on video for 200. I will spend the time to explain to her how to turn video on and make it work.
She's gonna use this opportunity to fucking lie to you guys. The thing about see, here we fucking go. Here we go. Already you started this. This is your guys' fault.
It's
The thing
the
about Susan
nostalgia.
that I tell everyone is she worked like customer service for most of her life. So she's so fucking good at lying and making people think she's a nice person.
Juliet for 1,000. Ooh.
Oof. We'll have to talk about that offline. I don't know. For $1,000, I might have to come hang out with at your house and do some favors for you.
Is that like a butt stuff joke?
I don't know. Juliet for $1,000, you get favors from Thick Up Bacon. Whatever those favors may be.
I live pretty close to.
Proceed with caution. Proceed with caution, good sir.
Yeah, Julia, you can get whitelisting for $1,000 a month. Whitelisting on this server. So anytime we're online, you'll be the first to know. Yeah, get in there and give us your schmeckles, you fucking jerks.
Yeah, that's how we want to go about it. Yeah, our listeners are jerks. I love it. But yes, we were going somewhere, though. You said Susan is a great liar. I don't know. Maybe you're the liar.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I do lie professionally. Most of the things I say are a lie. But when it comes to Susan being a terrible individual, I have verified proof, all right?
You're going to need more than 1,000, Juliet, because I got to fly my ass out from the West Coast.
Inflation.
Ooh, that's Lulu brings up a good one. Maybe some of Susan's recipes, because she do cook, though. She do be cooking. She's not a good person, but goddamn. I didn't do this all on my own.
Okay.
Nostalgia. Here we go.
Nostalgia. You know, we're almost 10 minutes into the episode. We haven't touched anything.
That's how it works.
That is, and I love it. I love to chat. I love our listeners. This is what it's all about. You guys are fucking amazing. When it comes to nostalgia, when we're thinking 90s, what pops to your guys' head? For me, it's Doug,
Oh,
Super Nintendo, and Hey Arnold.
Oh, Hey Arnold's definitely up there for sure.
Right?
Actually,
very specific things.
on Hey Arnold, growing up, they had a soapbox derby in my hometown every year, and I made a soapbox for it, which was super cool. My uncle's a mechanic. We went to the junkyard and made it all out of metal, which actually ended up making it slow as shit. I didn't understand the concept. But I had a cool car. I had to come up with a number, and I couldn't think of a number, so I was number 118 because that was Hey Arnold's high school PS 118. And I've always remembered that years later.
Yeah, I mean that Hey Arnold was just a classic, man. I just loved it. What about you, Bacon? What comes to your mind for the 90s?
Oh God, from the 90s, Game Boy, like the original OG Game Boy. My parents' divorce.
Solid.
And I don't even know. Just sitting in front of the TV watching stupid shows. Nothing. Just I don't know. My 90s childhood wasn't that great because again, parents' divorce. But you know, VHS tapes.
VHS tapes, yeah.
VHS.
Pokemon cards.
Pokemon. Yeah, I had some.
I don't know if that really counts, just because those are still fucking prevalent.
Yeah, but I mean, they started in the 90s, though, man. Like,
yeah,
it was our generation who are now the guys who live in their parents' basement at the age of 35, selling their Pokemon cards
for tens of thousands of dollars.
So I mean, it's still
that's some bullshit. I gotta see if I can find mine.
Oh, dude, Charizard's. If you can get like a perfect mint Charizard verified, it's worth hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Wait, who the fuck was I talking to? In the same vein, I was talking to somebody that we play games with, who like legitimately knows the value of Beanie Babies now, and some of them are actually worth a shit ton of money. Like,
yeah, Beanie Babies are also.
Susan thought that too. Susan was pretty sure she was sending me to college off of Beanie Babies, and wrong on both accounts, Susan. Beanie Babies weren't worth nothing, and I'm too fucking stupid for college.
Apparently,
Well,
it
that's
was Juliet who can tell you the value of Beanie
That
Babies.
was Juliet. That's
it
right.
was Juliet.
Yeah.
Yep, Juliet. Okay.
That motherfucker was like listing off prices. I'm like, bro, how do you just know these? Like,
Dude, I remember buying like magazines of values for like certain Beanie Babies.
yeah.
With like this like certain defects or whatever, and going to stores and trying to hunt those specific ones down.
Mhm.
You know, as
Yeah.
like a 10-year-old, like I'm gonna make money. Of course, never made fucking money.
No,
But
yeah,
Ooh,
there
who
was like a story on the news, from back in the day when Beanie
dude,
Babies were happening.
most Extreme Elimination Challenge,
fuck yes.
best show ever.
Oh, dude, there's so many good
Most
shows. in the
racist
90s.
show ever, but best show
Napster's
ever.
good spoops, but nothing quite screams
Nothing
the 90s
LimeWire.
like giving your home computer fucking super aids on LimeWire. Trying to download Linkin Park numb.exe, and it's just like literally the Y2K virus. I don't know. I just said LimeWire in my microphone, and I got a pop up on my screen. Like that's how fucking bad it is to this day.
Oh yeah, LimeWire, man, I fucking torn you so
Frostwire,
much.
LimeWire,
Yeah,
Morpheus,
all
whatever the
this
fuck they were
shit,
all
yeah.
called.
All on
Pi-
dial-up internet.
Pirate
Oh,
Bay.
yeah.
You remember Pirate Bay?
The Pirate Bay, yep.
Yeah.
I used Pirate Bay up until a few years ago when I realized that I liked my computer. So
Unfortunate.
Very unfortunate.
yeah.
Oh shit, I got a couple, guys. I got a couple. I'm just looking at my list here.
Oh yeah, no,
These are
definitely the mix CDs. Making
hell yeah.
them mix CDs.
Bro, if you dropped a girl a mixtape, you know what I'm saying, and she didn't like it, that was soul crushing, bro.
Oh yeah.
Like that took me a long time to make, you know what I mean? I'm still mad at you, Betty.
Betty? Well, that
Yeah,
was
who
your
the
first
fuck's named
mistake.
Betty? That's a made up ass person.
I mean, no, that's a New England name for you right there. That's a New England name for you.
Gertrude.
Gertrude, Betty.
No, that's 50s nostalgia.
Oh,
What else do we got?
making
Oh,
a mixtape.
So I gotta talk about a couple of these in more detail, but I'm just gonna go over
Oh,
them
we
real
have
quick.
a bot in the channel. Bot in the
How
channel.
the hell did we get a bot?
I don't know.
Get out of here, you
They're
piece of
just-
shit.
They're trying to sell us shit.
Fuck out of here. Dodge hype. Not even gonna give you the credit by saying the full thing. Fuck off. Bot
It's
in the channel.
gone. You fucking
Where the hell
bot.
were our mods?
I think our mod actually got it. I think Spoops
Nice,
is right on
good
top
job.
of it.
Outstanding.
Good job to our
Fantastic.
meth gators. Lulu might have been out there too and caught it. I don't know, but meth gators on
Hey, I
point.
mean, good on them that they got it, and good on us, I guess, because that's fucking free views, even though it's a bot.
But yeah, so what we were talking about Betty and your mixtape, right?
Yeah, no, but no, we moved on. Fuck Betty. So, one I want to talk about for two reasons, and it's actually important because I was talking to somebody else about them earlier. Is it was Oyola, by the way, Bacon, the one who I sent you a video of him telling you that he's Puerto Rican and Native American, and you still deny that
Nope.
he's Native American.
Nope. Elizabeth Warren claims it too, but
Keep going.
We don't have time. We don't have time for that. We don't have time for that. So the original '90s ones I used to play with, and then later on I re-encountered them in the military again. But Pogs,
Oh,
Does anybody-
fuck yes.
and then I
Dude,
guess when I was in the
Pogs.
military I became one. But
Yeah.
Pogs, for those of those not in the know, they're just little discs, cardboard fucking discs that are like,
They're like the size of a 50-cent piece.
yeah. Fuck, Jesus. Speaking of old things,
Yeah,
yeah,
know,
I was gonna
sorry.
say that there's some
But,
nostalgia there too.
No shit. Yeah, they had little. Yeah, it's a milk cap for the extremely old. Thank you, Smoke. And they had little fucking stupid pictures on them, and you would get a metal one that was called the Slammer and like smash the stack. I don't even remember the rules.
Oh,
But if
now
they
I
landed
remember
like
that game.
if they landed like picture side up, then you kept them. So you would like. It was almost like gambling. You'd like risk your good pogs. You know what I mean?
Gambling for
And
children.
those things were fucking awesome. And Later, years later, I'm in Iraq and go to buy some whatever at the little shop, and that's what they gave you instead of hard coin change was literally pogs, but they were like 25, 5, 10 cent discount, or not discount, like gift certificates to AFES, literally.
All
So
right,
they actually had money value.
I am throwing a picture of Pogs on the screen for everybody who has not seen
Hmm.
them.
I had that 8 ball one right there in the middle.
That is just a random picture off of the internet.
Yeah, I actually really liked that 8 ball one. I remember that. And I had a slammer that was a big like cartoon circular bomb.
I need to call it out real quick. Susan is back in the chat. Susan is
Fuck!
back with us. Yeah, no,
Great
like
to have you here.
yeah, the tubes, Susan, exactly the tubes.
Wait, we still have those?
Apparently so. Now,
No, I had like tubes. Of
yeah,
them.
yeah, the
Yeah.
big fucking tubes.
Yeah,
Now,
I remember those.
along the same vein of those, I forget what they're called, but they were like little inch-tall figurines, and it was kind of like Pogs. It was kind of like marbles almost, but you.
Oh shit!
Yes.
Yeah. What the fuck
I
were
don't
those? They were
remember
like
what those
little
were fucking-
monster
Yeah,
creatures.
and you'd flick them. You know what I'm talking like?
Okay.
Like you would flick them at like out into like a circle or something
Yeah,
and try to.
fuck.
I got
God
that for
damn
sure.
it! Like that plastic polymer that they made those
Oh,
out
yeah.
of had such a distinct feel,
Yeah.
and would just fucking bruise the shit out of your finger when you flicked them real good. And then you'd have a black fingernail.
But you knew that
What the
you
hell are
flicked
them
it
shits
well.
called?
I don't know.
Google
Yeah.
bitches.
Coke Hippos. Coke Hippos. Figure it out. Those might have been like early 2000s though. I don't think those were quite 90s.
No,
but
I remember when Nate Fox lived on Forest Street. And that's a very relevant for just Susan. So that was a while ago. Monster Marbles? No, that wasn't what they were called.
But Tech Decks.
Pogs were the shit though.
Yeah, Pogs were the shit, and in Tech Decks. Remember everybody. Oh
Everybody
yeah.
had a tech deck.
She, of course, our Coke Hippo stepped away. You're looking. I don't know. How do you describe them? Little monster things that you'd flick.
From the 90s.
But he might be right. Lima, Mighty Beans.
No,
Is that
Crazy
what they're
Bones.
called?
Crazy Bones.
Crazy Bones.
Yes,
That's what they were.
yes, Crazy Bones.
Okay, now I need to Google Crazy Bones because I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
know
yeah,
what
yeah.
they are.
God,
Yeah, that's the
I
quickest way to
remember those-
break a fucking nail.
God,
Like the
they
center
were,
of it and have to get it removed because them shits hurt.
They were
Huh.
fantastic, though. All right,
All right,
I am going to be tossing this in for
Go
those of you.
Crazy Bones.
Those
Yeah.
of you who
They're looking a little
never,
familiar.
never seen them, they will be popped up here in a second. Those are Crazy Bones, right there. They came all different shapes and sizes, but yeah, you'd flick them out there. And this set, coincidentally, is for sale on eBay by some random person for $33.
Oh.
I feel like there's
Not-
a story about camping and skunks under the tent there, Javoha.
Oh yeah, that wasn't the 90s. We'll get there. That wasn't the 90s though.
But okay, back to tech decks. Those little fucking little. Remember the tech decks and then
Hated
the-
them. Hated
Yeah,
them.
I
Still
hated
do.
them too.
They brought
Hey.
them back.
They did bring
I
it back,
know.
but remember the little bicycles too? The little BMX
Yeah,
bikes?
they did have the bikes.
They-
Well, I
those
hated
they
them
did
because
bring back.
it was like nail file like material on them.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I don't like the feeling of that, man. Like something about the feeling of that material and the sound it makes my fucking skin crawl. I hate
Nothing-
that.
I knew
Nothing says
people.
coolness like doing an ollie and getting your nails done at the same time.
Well, yeah, but I knew
Moon
people,
shoes. Oh,
I
shit,
knew
you're right.
people who could actually fucking do shit like do shit with tech decks. I never
Yeah.
fucking could. I didn't get it. I never could. And
All right, we're already we're one in already, boys.
Heyo.
Put some
All
ice
right.
cubes. Try this
Heelys.
bitch again.
Nah, Heelys don't count because they're coming back.
Yeah,
You know,
they're still kind of a thing.
Yeah,
right?
the weirdos have always worn Heelys.
Gotta wear them Heelys to escape your feelies, my guy.
So why don't you wear them every day?
I do. What do you think I'm wearing under this? Actually, nothing. I'm naked from the waist down.
Honestly, he wears Heelys just because he's lazy and needs a quicker way to transport himself.
Yeah, I got bad knees. All right, it's easier to just glide around. Okay, I got another one. I
He was
got
not in
two
the
or three
90s.
more. But you know what is in the 90s and definitely counts? Sega Dreamcast,
Dude,
a fantastic system,
Crazy-
way before its time.
Crazy Taxi on
Crazy
Sega Dreamcast.
Taxi.
Yep.
I actually did a little bit of research on the Dreamcast earlier today, and that was one of the things that they mentioned is like all of their really successful arcade games were like direct ports onto the Sega Dreamcast
Yeah.
on purpose, which was kind of cool.
Dude, Crazy Taxi was the shit.
Hey, Crazy Taxi, look at the graphics on Crazy Taxi. That system came out in 1999. It came out before the PlayStation 2 and had significantly better graphics, even back then. And then remember they had the removable little memory cards that plugged into the
Right
controller
on top, right?
Oh,
that
God.
also functioned
That-
as a mini Game Boy? That shit was
Yeah.
wild.
Yeah, but Sega just can't make a fucking game system to save your life.
Well, not anymore.
Well, no,
I mean-
but again, the thing was so fucking advanced for its time. It used a CD that only the Dreamcast could
Yeah.
use. And the whole point of the Dreamcast was it was cheap because they used like off the shelf computer components instead of custom making their own. And it couldn't live up to the failure of the Sega Saturn was the problem.
Oh God!
Even
the
though it
Sega's-
was a significantly better system.
Oh,
Way better.
Oh, Lindy brings up the Backyard
Ooh.
Sports Series, Backyard
Yo,
Baseball.
who's
Backyard
that?
Baseball.
Football.
Yo,
Oh,
who was that
yeah.
little Puerto Rican kid in Backyard Baseball? That motherfucker was like stat 10 on everything.
Oh man,
It was bullshit. Like
Yeah.
Pablo Sanchez, it was. He was like the most racist stereotype, bro. And he was so fucking good, dude. He's just hitting zingers, my dude.
all of it. I mean, that whole game was just racist as shit.
Yeah, kind of. Now that I look back on it, there's some nostalgia from the '90s.
Racism?
Casual racism. Where's
It's a
Smoke?
different
He was
time.
in here race baiting us all last fucking episode in the chat.
J-Real.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm reading Smoke's comments and saying
I just had was it with Smoke? I was having a conversation
Jackson in the Tecmo Bowl.
about something that was super just like casual racism that everyone loved in the 90s, and I forgot what it was. Fuck. But
Just
yeah.
not trusting the gays. That was totally a thing in the '90s.
Oh God. What wasn't it? I mean, the 90s were a wild time. What wasn't a thing in the 90s? Let's be real.
It was a fucking Wild West, man. It was a coming of age time. It was just as the internet started and right as communism was failing.
Smoke is because we were having a conversation about. I thought it was you. We were having a conversation about a show that was like blatantly racist, but it happens regardless. Like the 90s loved it.
So racism implies the existence of ranked and competitive. I hate to tell you, buddy. Yeah, those things are there. those things happen. Because if you look at history, I'm gonna say Hitler probably is on the top of the fucking leaderboard for racism. He's doing pretty good.
Good God. All right. Okay. So, what? Oh God.
Jesus Christ,
Lulu,
Lulu.
no.
Oh God,
Lulu,
no.
Those things are fucking demons.
God, and they brought those back. Seems to be a pattern. Like all of the really awesome things from the '90s that were like super popular then, like they've brought them back here and there. Like I remember seeing Furbies on the shelf probably, 2 or 3 years
Even
ago.
I know
maybe.
about Sky Dancers.
Dude, no, but Furbies are literal incarnations of demons.
Oh, Furbies are absolute trash. Like they just sit there and Furby and blah 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 blah. And, middle of the night, and then all of a sudden its ears just fucking perking up, and the shadows behind it, and the next thing you know, it's a gremlin.
Yeah,
So
no,
real story. They got banned by the government because they told me the story about when I was working at a 3-letter agency that would probably Hillary Clinton me if I said which one out loud. They were talking about that was a problem in the 90s, Furbies, because they were learning human speech.
Yeah.
And they could regurgitate fucking state secrets if you brought them in. So
But it's crazy because like the software was not designed to do that. It just did it. Like they were demons.
that shit's
Skynet?
Skynet. Yeah, that's what I'm
Skynet?
saying.
Furbies are fucking
Furbies are the closest thing to a Decepticon we've ever actually made.
yes, 100%. Fucking Lulu the finger balancing eagles. You guys remember that shit?
Yes.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Why do I remember that so vividly?
God, those were like it was the coolest magic trick ever, but it's just a little fucking weight.
Lulu, sorry to spoil it. American Girl dolls are still around. My niece has wanted one for years. They're
And so I think
Yeah,
I know a
they're
little bit more about American Girl dolls than you do. Have you guys seen that fucking TikTok?
yeah, but
All
yeah,
right, good.
they're still around. Still around.
All right, coughing fit. Hold on.
Okay, well he dies. 90s candies.
I have
the
COVID.
what the Wonder Ball
Yes,
The
the
Wonder
Wonder
Ball.
Ball.
that you can't have anymore
Those are-
because choking hazards.
No. Those are around again, I think. But they were broke or banned
Oh
for quite
god,
a
the
while
colored
because they're
ketchups.
dumb.
Oh, those were
Oh
bad.
yeah,
God.
the purple and the green. I thought those
Yeah.
were the coolest things ever.
So they're
Oh,
still around, but they came out in that time too. Is the equally awful Goobers by Schmuckers, if you remember those?
no.
It
What
was like
Goobers is
peanut.
great. Goobers
You
is
are,
great.
you are,
Oh,
you
coming.
are not a
Listen,
good person.
oh, I'm a great person and a lazy one. Why the hell would I want to get two different jars? Put it together.
Because
One.
they taste like ass, and it's not the
No, they
right
don't.
ratio.
It's a perfect ratio. I'm a jelly heavy man.
Okay, no, but I don't know what I don't know the age of our listeners here, but Spoops and Lulu bring up the AOL chat rooms
Oh hell
and
yeah!
like waiting.
The original Facebook Messenger.
Oh
Mhm.
god, just the sound.
Actually, that's a very timely thing to bring up because on Instagram you can have like a message, and I saw somebody put exactly that. They're like, "This is bringing back heavy AOL away message vibes." Like, why are
We're
we
literally
coming
going
full
for
circle?
full circle. Yep, full circle.
Well, yeah, and the free
Just about
AOL,
everything.
the free AOL disc that would just show up in the mail randomly.
Yep.
Susan can affirm this one, but toward the end of the 90s there, we kind of were a big deal. Not to toot my own horn, toot, but we actually had a separate phone line running just for the internet.
Oh, so
So,
you did. So you
yeah,
went.
you were
Yeah.
fancy.
we had the dial up,
You fancy.
and mom could make a phone call.
We had the
Yeah.
same thing because my dad worked like in a busy. He had to take calls, so he got a separate line for his computer.
Yep.
But I remember going to friends' houses, and they'd be like, "Oh yeah, we can't get online because mom's on the phone or dad's expecting a business call."
Yeah, for those of you who are young, we had landlines. Cell phones weren't a thing. People had phones.
Yeah, you know how
attached
it's
to their
annoying.
houses.
You know how it's annoying when your phone's charging and you're like, "Ah, I can't walk away from the wall." It was like that, but for always.
Yeah, always. um,
Oh,
oh, Warcraft. So the original Warcraft, Warcraft 2,
Classic.
the RTS classic. Yeah.
yes.
I used to play a LAN party against my dad. That was fun.
Warcraft was one of my favorite computer games growing up. I used to go to my aunt's house every week or every other weekend because my mom worked, and my cousins had a computer, and Warcraft was one of the games I would play.
And I just like
Oh,
clicking
oh,
the sheeps
fucking
until
Juliet.
they blew up. Wow. Big flex, Juliet.
Wow, wow! Wait till just
those-
copy my life story.
Yeah, for those who are watching this later and can't see the chat, Juliet says, "Oh shit, my biggest '90s nostalgia memory was it was '97. My mom just had me, and then my dad left." LMAO. It's a fucking listen, man. It's not a contest, but you're winning. All right,
Well, at least he didn't find out his dad was gay.
that's true.
Okay,
Yeah.
we still need
Well,
to get into
yeah.
that story at some time.
Oh, we'll get there one day.
Yeah, what do you mean?
We'll get little bits and pieces as every podcast goes. You know, people stay
Yeah.
around for the whole story. They'll figure
Bacon's
it
a,
out.
Oh,
bacon's
fuck,
a, bacon is a
smoke.
butt baby.
Age of Empires 2 and just Age
Oh
of
my
Empire. God.
My God.
The original Counter-Strike.
Oh, yeah.
There was a whole building in our local mall. Well, not building, you know what I mean? Store in our local mall that had like camo nets up and shit like that. And all it was like 12 computers LAN partied together. And you could
Yes.
rent like
Yeah.
Counter-Strike for 45 minutes at a time.
Yeah,
That place made stupid money.
I know that's not really a '90s thing, but it was more of a early 2000s thing.
Was it?
Like,
Because it was
Yeah.
still LAN.
I mean, yeah. Well, early 2000s was still pretty LAN too, because like Xbox Live came out with the Xbox 360, so that's kind of when, online gaming kind of.
Okay,
That's
you know
true,
what?
because-
Nope.
Yeah.
Coke Hippos. Get us some info.
Yeah,
But
figure it out. Why the fuck are we thinking about
Yeah,
stuff?
I know. We
I
just
was gonna
be
say,
talking about
but I
stuff.
was playing. I mean, I was playing LAN parties with the original, with the Xbox 360 and like the Xbox and Halo and all that good stuff at the
Yeah.
friends' houses.
Dude,
That was
And that was
that was the thing
definitely
to
now
do.
the original Xbox came out in 2000
Yeah,
something.
this
so.
is obviously
I had
in the
it.
2000s, but I do remember taking
Our
my
childhood.
original. Was it there? No, it was the Xbox 360.
That's 2006,
Yeah, so
2006ish.
yeah,
Yeah.
so I took that when I had my license. I would borrow my mom's car every once in a while because I didn't have a car yet. But it was a Nissan Quest with a little like 6x6 screen in the middle, right, with a VCR.
Oh shit, you way more fancy than my
Yeah.
landline. God damn.
But during
Okay.
high school, me and my buddies would go out to the car and play Halo, like 1v1 on a fucking Xbox 360 on a 6x6 screen in the back of a minivan.
Man, we could talk about some of the terrible cars that were out in the 90s too. My mom had a Plymouth minivan.
Ooh, good
Do you know
old
Plymouth made minivans?
What was it? The
Yep.
wood? Was it the
They
wood
fucking don't
panel?
anymore.
Was it the
Oh,
wood?
you bet your ass it was the wood paneled one.
I had one of those.
It was fuck ugly.
But it was fantastic.
Old Ford Ranger with the little itty bitty like side seats that don't sit directly on the back. They sit on the back and
Oh yeah,
the door.
yeah. But
Oh,
those,
yeah,
Quarter
yeah.
seat.
dude,
Yeah.
they were making those up into the early 2000s, man. Those jump
Oh,
seats.
man.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Does anybody have station wagons anymore? Or did those die off? I haven't seen a state.
No,
I know.
They're
I know.
still around.
My
With the
mom had a.
rear facing seats, so if you get into a fender bender, you absolutely fucking die immediately.
No, there's a couple. Audi makes some wagons. Subaru, I mean, the Outback was a station wagon until a couple years ago when they changed the body style to more of an SUV. But no, they're slowly dying out, but they're still around.
So station wagons were huge in the 90s and early 2000s.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, station
Used to-
wagons.
Oh shit. Can we talk about the best 90s snack of all time? The Dunkaroo.
Oh,
Which was literally just cookies and fucking frosting.
Which
Not
they
even a
brought
frosted
back.
cookie. I know they brought
They brought it
it's
back
not
this
the
year
same. It's
or
not the
last
same.
year.
It's not
No,
the
it's
same.
definitely not. It does not.
If you're
taste
not
as good
getting
as
if
the
you're not getting
90s.
chased around a fucking playground by a swarm of hornets because you're trying to lick every last piece of frosting out of the bottom of that, slicing the shit out of your tongue on that razor sharp plastic. Not
Oh,
that I
yeah.
have any haunting memories, but you know.
hey, at least it's a haunting memory that Susan didn't cause for once.
Who bought the fucking Dunkaroos, Chief?
Okay, that's true.
They're all caused by Susan.
Everything in Jehovah's life is Susan's fault.
I am actually
is
boom.
correct.
Take a look there. There's some Dunkaroos.
Oh, nom, 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 nom.
Those
It's literally a
those are not-
fucking.
Those aren't Dunkaroos. Those are fucking Nella wafers.
Okay, same difference. It's a random Google image. Okay.
Yeah, I'm
They-
pretty
they
sure the
look like
Dunkaroos
it.
were. They had like a D on them, and they almost were shaped like coins or
Well,
whatever.
yeah.
but-
So there's like the coin shaped, and then there was like the kangaroo shape.
yeah.
Yeah, they had like different shapes.
But he's not wrong in putting up. That's what it was. It was a
I
fucking
mean, yeah,
Nilla
that's
wafer
exactly what it looked
frosting,
like.
but-
Yeah.
It was just that was like some fucking Etsy's version. Like, buy my Dunkaroos. It's like, no, those aren't real. Go fuck yourself.
No,
Go
but
fuck
Lunchables. I remember when Lunchables came out. Like
Lunchables used to
holy
be
shit.
good.
Oh god, I remember when they came out with the pizza Lunchable. That was the shit, and then the nacho Lunchable. Remember that
It's
shit?
they're still gourmet in my eyes.
Oh yeah, they were fantastic.
I remember getting those for school lunches. I'd get one, and then I got bigger, and my mom would get me two. It was fantastic. It always came with candy. Who doesn't love some candy at lunch?
You know what it is? It's just a child's MRE. That's all it is. You know, I just kind of thought about it, but
It's shelf stable forever. It doesn't have to be refrigerated, even though it is.
No, wait.
here we go again.
Oh, he's
all got-
dying. He is dying.
Yeah, I'm dying. too.
Fucking,
We're all dying
COVID.
as we sit here talking about 90s and how old we are.
Yeah, I know, right? But I'm tossing for those of us who wanna. Again, we got our Patreon up. If you want to throw some pity money, pity dollars.
Pity pennies.
Yeah, penny. Just pity us, please.
Yeah, help me get cough syrup.
And then also everybody here, that is the Discord. Feel free to jump in. We'll get you all squared
Oh,
away as well,
fucking
and get you in the
insane.
Discord so you can chat with us. We're
Yeah,
just
there's
gonna.
some terrible music
Oh,
in the
dude,
90s.
terrible! That was fantastic music. Fantastic music. I mean, come on.
LAN parties were popular in the late 90s and early 2000s,
Did that come,
highlighted by the PS3 and the Xbox 360. So
did that come from the Coke Hippos?
it did come from the Coke Hippos.
The Coke Hippos are doing their job. I appreciate it. Thank you, Coke Hippos. But oh man, there's some. I'm gonna pull up the site real quick and lava lamps. You guys remember fucking lava lamps?
I
Yeah.
wanted lava lamps so bad as a kid. I thought they were the coolest thing ever.
I think
of
I
course,
had one.
They're a fucking massive fire hazard. They used to be able to get them at like Hot Topic and Spencer's and shit. They
You
used to,
used to be
sell
able to get
all the
them at
time.
like bowling alleys too, or
Yeah.
in, like arcades.
That's true. That's true. And if you went to a place and got enough tickets, you could probably get one, but you'd have to
Yeah,
spend
arcade.
$170 worth of tickets to get a $40 lava lamp.
At Chuck E. Cheese.
Do you guys remember? I don't know. I mean, granted, I don't know if you had this because Susan, but you
Alright.
you did your chores or something, and your mom or dad would be like, "Let's go to Toys R Us." You get $20, and you wander up and down the aisles of Toys R Us trying to find shit.
No, because I went straight to the Lego aisle.
I still do
100%
that.
every single time.
Early Legos though, the shit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, fucking fire. Some of them nowadays are even crazier, though. I'm not going to lie. Like, the Star Wars ones are pretty fucking dope.
Have you? Did you guys ever?
Star Wars Legos?
Oh, shut up.
I know.
Did you guys ever fuck around with micro machines?
Yes.
Oh, fuck yeah, I did.
Yeah,
Dude.
Yo. Micro Machines, and if you remember these, you're a real one.
Zarfin, I was super pissed.
Oh, we're gonna talk about something Linda Rise just said in a minute too. But Zip Zaps, do you remember those? You could get them
Yes.
at Radio Shack.
Yep.
And they were little teeny RC cars. They were about yay big, and they would charge on top of the remote for them. But you could like customize them, put different suspensions and wheels and shit on them. Them things were sick. And to Linda Rise's point, the glow in the dark stars on the ceiling.
Yeah.
My childhood bedroom still has those on the fucking ceiling, and they still work to this day.
Yeah, the house that I bought this year, the room I'm in right now, actually has those stars right above it, and they work when the light's on, which it never is.
Well, okay, and here's something, and this is why I'm pretty sure we are the way that we are. Drinking hose water.
Oh, hose water?
Yeah, good old hose water.
Well, yeah, because we used to. Yeah, because we played out. We did our due diligence. We played outside as kids and got hurt and climbed trees and broke stuff and drank.
So
And
to this
and then
day, this is tub water because it's the only way I can fill it.
Yeah. So,
Javoha, apparently you were a spoiled brat.
Oh, shocking that Susan would say that. Where are you seeing that? I didn't see that. Oh, yeah, look at that.
Yeah, there we go.
All those toys are up in the attic. Well, yeah, that's why I remember them.
Okay, do you guys remember Jock Jams?
That
Why
one
does
don't.
The music from ESPN.
it sounds familiar.
From ESPN?
Yeah.
No, I don't remember
ESPN
that.
would put out Jock Jams. It was a CD of just like random pump up music.
If it wasn't pump up music from like NFL 95 or NHL 98,
Oh,
then
yeah.
I don't know about it. Play that on the Sega Genesis with my dad.
The Blitz games, Blitz '98 or whatever.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was one of the only sports games I actually liked.
Did you
Oh, my
guys?
Because it
favorite one.
wasn't real sports.
Did you guys ever eat off the Hercules plates?
Oh yeah, the freaking Disney plates.
Yeah,
that they
yeah,
came
yeah,
out?
the
You know,
plastic
like
ones?
McDonald's or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're just plastic
I had
plates with a Disney scene on it.
Yeah, back when Disney had great movies.
I mean, they had Zoo Pals. Does that count?
No.
I think those
No.
came out later, though, didn't they? Damn, when did the... I gotta check and see what time this came out. Oh, hold on.
Just no. Have the Coke.
It might be
Hippos do
before
it.
the 90s.
Have the Coke Hippos do it.
No.
What about
Scoop that one up.
going?
This
going
is technically the 80s.
to, going to Blockbuster,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Blockbuster, Hollywood Video.
Hollywood
did you have-
Video. Yeah.
and
No,
Game Crazy.
Blockbuster is better because you could rent video games, which was insane.
Yep. Well, Hollywood Video adapted that, but Hollywood Video also had its video game store called Game Crazy.
I remember Game Crazy.
Okay,
Fun
and
fact, that's when Netflix was the thing you would send away for in the mail. And they
Yeah,
would mail
it's
you
the
they would
original
mail
Netflix.
you a fucking DVD. And then
Yep.
you would watch it and mail it the fuck back
Yeah.
so you didn't have to go to Blockbuster.
Yep.
And we're like, this Netflix will never catch on. That company's doomed.
And now
and
look at it.
now Blockbuster and Hollywood Video are gone. There actually was another place around here called Family Video
Yeah,
that
yeah,
shut
yeah.
down
I've
a
heard
couple
of, I've
years
heard of
ago.
families. Yeah.
They've recently closed down, but
Fun-
Blockbuster actually still lives in Alaska. There's one store.
No. Is it
There's one
Blockbuster or is
store
it a
left.
Hollywood? That's in
No,
Bend,
it's Blockbuster.
in Bend, Oregon.
Oh yeah, Bend, Oregon. Okay, yeah, it's a Blockbuster. It's
Sounds
the
like
last,
fake news.
No, it's the
Admins.
last living Blockbuster is up in Oregon.
Yeah, they actually people will go to Bend just to go to the Blockbuster.
Yeah, I forgot who owned. It's some I can't remember the company. I watched a documentary on it. Some TV company still owns it, and they continuously renew their contract. And after the documentary came out, it was on Netflix actually. It continued to thrive more, and people go there still. It's still alive and kicking. So
Do you guys
it's pretty impressive.
do you guys remember those giant fucking like rainbow tents? Like
remember
the
the
parachute thing that you'd be as
Yeah,
a kid.
the-
you like,
In gym
flap
class
it.
at
Yeah,
school.
You'd
You're
flap it
reading
and
a
try to
fucking
get
BuzzFeed article right now.
basically. Why not?
Hey, I brought that in there. Why not?
Be original, you fucking absolute sham.
So Spoops brought one up. This is more of the 2000s for us because that's when we all started driving. But the back before we were wealthy enough or had enough money to buy a car that had a CD player and you had to have the cassette tape with the
Oh yeah, the adapter from
with the
just
adapter,
anything from
yep.
Radio Shack.
Yep.
Yeah, basically
yep,
Radio Shack.
Yep. And then the original iPod.
Yeah,
That was
because
the upgrade for
that's
that.
what you would use the adapter for. Is you plug it in
Yep.
your iPod Mini
Yep.
and just
Well,
jam out to the sweet like.
or your iPod Touch.
God.
Jeez. I know now we're venturing into the 2000s, which I'm fine with.
Which was gonna happen anyways. Oh no!
I'm honestly amazed we've stayed on topic this long.
What are they? It was
Well,
the
there's so many things.
the
So many.
Velcro thing you put on your hand and you throw the tennis ball.
That's still there. They
Yeah.
still have those.
Really?
Yeah.
Just use a fucking.
I mean,
baseball bat.
inevitably you would end up using that as a shield and like try
Yeah.
and ping other kids with acorns, but
Yeah, rocks, whatever, something.
yeah.
What about Wishbone? Do you guys ever watch that?
Oh hell yeah, dude.
Oh, that was like
Hell yeah, dude.
like a story time TV
Yeah,
show.
he was a dog.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, with a dog. It
He
was like
talked.
it was like a rip off of Reading Rainbow.
No. Wishbone was way better.
Way better.
This was a
What's-
dog,
It
bro.
was a
What's
fucking
the
dog.
story, Wishbone?
How are you telling me you think it was a ripoff? You know the fucking theme song.
I know like the first line of the theme song.
Jesus
Back
Christ.
back when Scooby Doo was actually the shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back when any of the cartoons that are out now were the original shit. Nowadays they're not.
What else?
They're all just they've all just been remade.
Bro,
and-
I like the 3-inch GI Joes. I had so fucking many of those, and some of them are worth a lot of money nowadays. If they're like
Apparently,
in good condition.
I think you need to go down to Susan's house, go in the attic, and dig through your toys. You might have some money in there.
No, I looked. No, I'm serious. I did. I looked through some of the old GI Joes to see if we had any of the ones that were worth money.
I used
but,
to play with G.I. Joes.
Oh hell yeah! But all mine, the thumbs are broken off and they're glued together back at the waist because the elastic dried up and broke years ago. You know what I mean? So they're not really worth that much.
Yeah, I don't have anything. My stuff's all gone. I got rid of it as I grew up, and now that I'm looking back, I'm like,
all my
like-
shit gone, man.
yeah. But I mean, that's what happens when I moved around a lot, and then the army. So
Yeah.
But
Good luck-
yeah, I
good
mean,
luck keeping any of that.
it's
Oh.
hard to compare anything. I mean, the '90s were just the best. Like playing
Did you
out, playing out fucking side, and then like you're at your buddy's house down the road, like right, because kids always play on the same street.
The only way to get anybody's attention was to either yell or wait for the streetlights to come on.
Yeah,
Mm.
and
Susan had a bell, like a big cattle bell, and she would ring it to get our attention.
why
And
did
My
that's
mom
how we knew
would-
we had to come home.
my mom would yell for me or have to, use the landline to call another landline.
Yeah, and then
Are the kids there? Send them home.
And then the parents would step out onto the front porch and watch as you walk home down the street.
Yep. Yep. Do you guys have Hess trucks?
Let's try. Oh,
Hess.
no. I know it was like a big Christmas tradition thing, but it was never really.
My
For me.
grandfather used to get them for his grandsons every year for the longest time. I had a ton of them. My mom actually just bought one for my son for this Christmas. So
that's
I don't even know. Yeah. So I didn't know they still made them because I thought Hess was going out of business because I haven't seen a Hess gas station in fucking forever. Nostalgia.
That's a good point.
Okay, well, I gotta call out Lulu because she is donating $5 for us now.
Hey, my
Hello.
girl. Hell
There you go.
yeah. It's gonna go to we're gonna squander it on alcohol. But thank you.
Yes, that is the beer fund. That is she gets the bar.
That's
right
exact.
now.
No, that is legitimately what that is for.
Apparently, Hess is a drilling company.
Interesting. They still produce.
Wasn't
Hess
it
trucks, though.
always?
I mean, it was a gas company. Gas stations. So I don't know.
First time chat, by the way, coming and speaking fucking facts. I like that.
Love
good
it.
shit.
Love it. Coke verify. Figure out what Hess was. Let's go.
Or is now.
Is
They used to be I say they were a gas station. We had one in my hometown for a while, and then
Well,
it
it's
got
still
bought out by
petroleum
Gulf.
based, right?
Yeah,
most
it's all
likely.
petroleum based.
Yeah.
Hess trucks are cool though. I can't
Either
wait to see
way,
what my son actually get.
We'd free the
People used
shit
to
out
buy
of
their
them.
boxes. Their boxes used to sell for more than the actual car itself.
I know quite a few people would pay a lot of money for bot. Never mind. Just move on. Keep going.
But
It was getting too wholesome. I had to
okay.
do something.
I want to hear from the chat though, because I think the '90s it was a golden era for TV, right? I mean, you had
Family Matters,
yeah,
Saved by the Bell,
Home Improvement,
Home Improvement. Oh my God, Home Improvement.
shit.
That was my all-time
Hey
favorite
Arnold, Rugrats.
Tool
So
Time.
chat,
Tool Time was better show than Home Improvement.
yes.
Fight
show.
me.
Show inside of a show.
So
It
chat,
really was.
what
Tim
were
Allen,
your
man.
favorite '90s TV shows?
Thank you, Marts.
Thank you. That was terrible, but thank you.
I hate it.
Tim Allen can do it better, obviously.
Oh yeah, but I mean,
I would fucking hope so. It's him who does it.
but it was I mean, God, just the TV from the '90s was fantastic.
The original Toy Story, the
Yes.
original like Pixar movies.
Fucking Rocket Power.
Oh, I remember Rocket
And
Power.
Junkyard Wars, yes, Smoke. I watched the shit out of Junkyard Wars, dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was underrated show. That was like kind of cool.
Oh, there's one show that I've been seeing pop back up on like Facebook Reels. It was like a gladiator show. I can't remember what it's called.
American
Oh,
Gladiator.
American Gladiator. Yeah.
Hell
American
yeah.
Gladiator. Yep.
Yeah,
I
dude,
have
they
never
brought it back.
wanted anything more in my life than to fire one of those tennis ball machine guns. I would pay so much. I've fired real machine guns. I still think the tennis ball one would be more fun.
Lindy Wright, is Legends of the Hidden Temple that like obstacle
Oh,
course
yeah,
show?
Nickelodeon show.
Yeah, Nickelodeon. There was talk about bringing that back.
The big tiki head would talk to you,
Yeah,
and you have to go do all kind of bullshit.
that was fair, dude.
I
watched the
remember
shit out
that,
of it, yeah.
It hurts my knees just thinking about it now.
Yeah, Slime. You guys remember Slime? the
Slime,
trivia
yeah,
show?
from- Slime. Well, Slime when Nickelodeon actually used real slime. It had like an actual live show that was worth watching.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, back
Like
in
the
the
kids-
old day.
The Nickelodeon Kids Choice Awards or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah, but man, Junkyard Wars. We got to go back to Junkyard Wars because that was fantastic. Like you had to build some random shit.
That was like a precursor to BattleBots almost, but you had to build it out of trash, if I recall, right?
Yeah.
Which was kind
BattleBots
of
was
neat.
also kind of 90s, I think.
No,
Maybe? No? I don't know.
robots weren't invented until the mid 2000s.
Okay.
Yeah, but Smoke, nobody cares about the Brits.
Yeah,
So-
fuck them. Nobody gives a shit.
I'd say we just had the anniversary of dumping the tea in the harbor, like this
Oh.
week. So
BattleBots.
What?
BattleBot spoops.
the anniversary for Boston Tea Party.
Oh, I thought you were talking about 4th of July. I don't know. I'm having a stroke. I'm sick.
I'm surprised you didn't go to Boston and dump some tea in the harbor.
I'm sick.
So
That's also illegal now.
so.
He doesn't do good in prison.
I think he. I mean, look at him. He's a skinhead. He'd do great in prison.
Yeah, I would be okay, honestly. I'm gonna have to join the Aryan Brotherhood. And listen, it's not like I don't want to. It's a survival thing, all right? Like
Oh,
I'm not gonna do well. Listen,
No.
Matador can get away with joining like MS-13 or something, but I can't. So
No, fucking Dragon Tales. Fucking Dragon
God.
Tales. You guys remember that?
Yes, I remember
Yeah.
that. Two little Hispanic kids with dragons that they wished upon a dragon scale.
were they Hispanic? Is that
Yeah.
canon?
No, they were Hispanic.
This is like Dora the Explorer on mushrooms. Like, what are you talking about?
Coke
You
Hip-
sure?
Basically, yeah. Yes.
Coke
100%.
Hippos. We need to know. Were they Hispanic in Dragon Tales? Take a look.
Yeah, they were definitely Hispanic.
I don't know.
I mean,
don't
they
know.
looked Asian, but they spoke. There was some occasional Spanish that was used.
I don't. I'll take your word for it.
Well,
Yep. See the bread boy 31
yeah,
confirmed.
yeah. They were. Max and Emmy do come from a background in Mexico and do refer to their abuelita in a few words. So they were Hispanic, fucking with dragons. That just doesn't seem right.
Yeah,
Shitty Asian.
they're just out there chasing the dragons. You know how it is.
Yeah, gotta get those dragons, man.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, no, you had that right. You
Okay.
had that right. Yeah. Oh fuck!
Yo!
Ed and Eddie. Oh.
Eureka's Castle.
I don't know
Why
that
does
one.
it? Why do I remember that so much? What is that?
I don't think I ever saw it.
I think Ed, Ed and Eddie was the 90s though.
Coke
came out,
Hippos.
I mean, it might have been. I don't know. It
Yeah.
might have been early 2000s, but regardless.
Bill Nye the Science Guy before he got all political and bullshitty.
Well, he was never really a science guy either. He was just a
No.
face of
Power
science.
Rangers, of course, Susan. Okay, Susan, I have a question for you.
No.
Did Javoha ever dress up as a Power Ranger for Halloween?
Oh, 100%. Oh, you
And-
don't even need her. You don't even need her. To
and
answer.
is there picture evidence? Because we need to see it.
I was the red one at least once, if not a blue one a couple times. I think more than once.
Oh, wait.
know what?
The costume's still in the attic.
Susan, you fucking pack rat.
I expect to see this on you in a future episode.
Oh, you
don't
want
care
me
if
to
you-
wear the fucking costume that I
Yes.
wore when I was 6?
Yeah.
Yes.
It'll cover like a nipple.
I mean,
You
I'm fine
probably,
with that.
You probably still fit
seen
in it.
more.
Come on now. He was like
Get
7.
it tailored.
But
Yeah.
no.
Oh, 100%. 100% I was a Power Ranger. You
Ed,
fucking
Ed
kidding
and
me?
Eddie came out January 4th, 1999. So, yes, it is 90s. I can't even fit in his OCPs.
The fuck is an OCP? That's something I'm too not going back to the army to understand.
I hear that.
But yeah,
Lulu's right. I can't fit in my dress blues. That's a whole different story.
Sorry,
In my defense, I got my dress
wait,
blues in
Lulu, there's
2011.
video proof. You need to send that to me so we can post it on the show.
Hey, you better fucking don't. You
Hey,
better fucking don't, Lulu.
Hey, Lulu, you know where to find me.
You're there, fuckhead.
I was not there. I missed that.
Yeah. Oh,
No,
you
I
know
was-
what? You might
I
have
was
been
not.
on. Yeah.
I don't remember what the hell was going on, but I just know I wasn't there.
I had to do the ultimate fat kid in the army trick and use Prep H and some saran wrap. You instantly lose 10 pounds and can squeeze your fat ass back into your dress blues. And there's a video of Lulu like trying to low key make fun of me, and I look over and I see her, and I just like charge the camera and grab it. It's a great video.
What about Johnny Bravo? You guys remember Johnny Bravo?
Oh, mama.
I do remember Johnny
That
Bravo.
was such a 90s show, though.
Yo, how is that dude always getting rejected though? Because like nowadays he'd be fucking slaying it. Is all I'm saying. He's like a fuck boy, but that's like kind of what's in now. You know what I mean?
Oh, mama.
He'd be killing it nowadays.
Yeah, he would be. Everyone's down for that cocky, pompous asshole type stuff. But of course, he
Yeah.
was a coward, so it's fine.
Who was?
Johnny Bravo.
He was a coward.
Yeah, he was scared
Yeah.
of everything.
He was scared of
I
it.
don't really
He was scared of
remember.
everything, but he see a pretty lady and put on the moves and whatever.
Get rejected.
I guess that's the only part I really remember out of that.
Yeah.
Space Ghost Coast to Coast and Johnny Quest. Great
Holy
shows.
fuck, we're down to 5 minutes.
Yeah,
How does this keep happening?
We're not sticking to an hour though. Come on now. If we
Hey,
go
we
over,
do what the hell we want.
Yeah,
We do. It's our show.
C-Lab was
Yeah.
the shit.
I don't
But
remember
we
that.
are coming to the end here at some point.
The
So,
official end of the show.
From the chat, we need to know, what do we talk about next week? We will be doing a special episode on Christmas Day to keep all you degenerates entertained at 8 p.m. EST on Sunday. So, we need to know what we're bringing up. What are we talking about on Christmas Day? I mean, I know we want to talk about childhood trauma here for Javoha.
Oh my god. We don't have that kind of time. 2 hours is not enough to go over my childhood trauma.
But yeah, keep listing stuff out. We'll keep looking at chat, trying to figure it out. But here's my question. What was or is the best toy from the 90s in your opinion?
Ooh.
Yeah. That's a tough one, isn't it? Zarfin, that was World War One. I gotta say, for me, it was either the Wild West Legos.
Yeah, the Union Army Legos.
Yeah.
I had the fort,
yes,
the wooden fort.
Yes, I had that one.
That one was fucking sick, dude.
Yeah, either that or Micro Machines. I love the shit out of some Micro Machines.
Nice.
I gotta say, I was a Legos kid. I think
surprise.
Well, it transferred to adulthood, and I had tons of Legos as a kid, but that's like the only thing I can think of that I loved back then that I have carried on with me now and am slowly passing on to my children. So
yeah, I love the fuck out some Legos.
I
would say Legos are probably it for me too, but I have one 90s toy that I remember for some reason. I wouldn't say it was my favorite, but it was pretty dope. It was a big, probably like yay big helium blimp that had a little remote control thing under it. It would use fans, and you could like fly it around with a remote controller. It had a little hook on it and stuff that would come down, and you could refill it with like the balloon time. It was fucking sick, dude. It was inside. It was in the house.
You were a spoiled little shit, weren't you?
No, that one was... What the fuck? No!
Yeah, who the fuck's got a helium blimp just flying around their house?
There's fucking helium! You could get a whole bottle of that shit for like $7.
Yeah, I think Susan was right earlier. Yeah. She even agrees right there. Spoiled rotten.
Oh my god.
You were a spoiled little shit as a kid.
I didn't even know they made blimps for children. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's because that all came from my Nana. Nana was rich. Nana and Grappy were rich, that's for sure.
Oh, okay. Here's another one for you guys. Back in the day in the 90s when we were little kids, what did you want to be when you grew up?
Oh god, just like, I know it's so fucking stereotypical, but I was all about that fucking army and or police lifestyle. Like, I think it's just the stereotypical boy like mentality. That's kind of just how it was, and lo and behold, there I fucking am, 12 years deep. But that's what it was. It was I wanted to be either in the army or I wanted to be a police officer, and I went with the first one, and the second one's not coming because I'm fucking blind. So whatever.
You win some, you lose some. Hey, I found almost exact same blimp on Amazon. They're $14. Go fuck yourself, Susan. It's literally $14.99.
So you were spoiled rotten. Got it.
Spoiled rotten.
Hey,
dude,
you
just
gotta
for
remember,
inflation for today, it was probably $7.99.
Yeah, but $7.99 was like 6 hours of fucking manual labor back in the day.
That's what I'm saying.
All right. Well, I haven't seen anything from the chat really about what we can talk about. I wanted to talk about holidays. We already talked about holidays. I mean,
yeah, this was fun, but I don't want to do like a straight up like just another session of remember this. I want to get into some nonsense.
You know what? Spoops is right. Child labor and why it's necessary to bring it back.
Where's Lima? Where are you?
We'll get him in here.
No, he brought up a great point. He was showing me a meme or something. It was like, hey, we made a law against children doing work in the 20s and took them out as coal miners. And now in 2022, the most popular game is Minecraft. The children yearn for the mines. There it is.
So I think that's what we're gonna have to do. I think that is going to be the next one.
Fantastic.
Is what?
Nothing says a holiday spirit like talking about child labor and why it's necessary.
Yeah,
Perfect.
I mean, y'all make sure you pop on back for that. Looks like we're wrapping up. I'm tossing a Discord in one more time. If you guys are watching, jump in there, say hi.
Send it to other people.
Yeah, spread it out. This way you can, talk with us during the week, get stuff going. What's Pengy's idea?
Asking questions from smoke. Make sure you're hammered.
Oh, Jesus.
Drunken smoke questioning. Maybe another day.
Maybe another day. It looks like Lindy is the first one to jump in. Thank you, Lindy, for jumping in.
What's up?
You are the first acolyte.
The first cultist.
Yes, he is the first
So
acolyte.
send that link to other people who might be interested in a couple idiots bantering about nonsense, because we get enough people, other people will also throw us pity pennies, and then I'll have enough money to put Susan in a home. And really, that's the end state goal. Not that she needs it. She's not like medically dependent on it. I just want her gone and to suffer. So that's the best way to do that.
God damn it.
Good God.
Oh my God.
Oh God. Oh, she's not. She's going to jail. Okay, so what's the story there? Is there a story there? Going to jail? You gonna try to frame her for murder?
Oh no, jail's just cheaper. The government pays for it, and she'll get her 3 squares a day. She'll get climate controlled living area, dedicated workout time. Honestly, jail is way preferable to a old folks home in several different ways.
Smoke, I just want you to know that you actually just probably meant to put the BR1 Discord in there, but you put the Broken Unreadable Discord. So everybody join Broken and Unreadable. That's what we need to do.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's the place to be.
Yeah.
But yes, everybody, thank you. I think we are going to probably wrap it up here unless we have a story of how Jehovah's going to put Susan in jail.
Dude, honestly, that would really. We could just call child services. Even at 32, they'd look at some of the shit she did.
No statute of limitations.
I don't think so. I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. I'm a barracks lawyer. That's
I was
it.
gonna say barracks lawyer. That's the best one. That's all you need.
Yeah.
So all right,
Spoops, we get enough donations, maybe we will.
No, I'm telling you, $200. If we reach $200 a month, it will happen.
Yeah, $200 a month, and Matador will find a way to make that happen, I guess, because I'm not promising shit. Y'all get to 100. You earn my fucking respect.
No, Susan.
Oh, you don't get
do not
shit,
get to do it.
Susan.
You get to come on live and talk shit about your son to everybody and tell us his rearing story and of how you were
fuck that.
and how you were the best mom around, and he is lying to all of us.
Yeah, you get to defend yourself, and that's it. And honestly, you don't deserve that either. Because if you refuse, I'll get Samantha to come on and confirm everything I said.
Oh God. This is great. I can't wait.
I can. Well, I want the money.
Yes, Susan, but now you can do it to all of his friends in a video that's going to live
she
forever.
does that too.
It's going to live forever.
Oh,
Anyways, we're just over an hour, everybody. We got our topic for next week. It's going to be child labor and why it should come back on Christmas Day.
Which is honestly the perfect time for it.
It really is. Because they're getting fucking spoiled and all the fucking bullshit.
Getting lazy.
Yeah, getting spoiled and lazy. So anyways, everybody, thanks for coming. We will see you next week. This is Matador, Jehovah, and Think Up Bacon signing off. Happy holidays, whatever holiday you subscribe to and celebrate.
Merry fucking Christmas.
And Merry fucking Christmas to all you heathens out there. Jehovah, you have something to say?
Donate money. Goodbye.
All right. All right, everybody. Thanks for coming. We will see you next week.